See there, it's revealing a little bit of the brown chocolate. Now don't worry about it going over the edge because that part's going to be dealt with when we do the sides. If I'm doing a 12-inch or larger layer, I would not be able to hold it in my hand. But for a 9-inch, I always do the sides by hand, and then I finish off the top after I've done the sides. And you can go for either a totally smooth layer or do a design in the frosting. I think it looks more beautiful and luscious when you have some spatula marks. Okay, now here's how I do the sides. You can see that there's the distance between the edge of the cardboard round and the cake is just right, because you don't want to eat too much of the buttercream. It's just there to make it look beautiful and to give a nice extra texture and flavor. And it's important to use a pre-cut cardboard round, because if you cut your own, what happens is it's ragged on the side, so you get little waves in the side of the buttercream when you try to do decorations. And again, you can make it totally smooth, or you can use the spatula to make up and down marks. Again, I'm putting more than I need, and then I'll finish it off at the end. And another thing about the frosting is if it's cold in the room and it's too stiff, let it sit in a warm area, because if it's too stiff, it will lift away some of the cake and get into the frosting. Now, if worse comes to worse and you do get some buttercream with crumbs in it, what you can do is chop some nuts and then apply them to the sides, and then it hides any crumbs and is also delicious and crunchy to eat. Okay, now this is, if you hold it straight up and down, you get a really smooth side. But if you want to have more of a decoration, you can either use a decorating comb to make little ridges, or you can use the palette knife to go up and down and make a nice kind of little pattern in it. And same thing with the top. I love to use these little offset spatulas because you can use it to set cakes down, or one on top of the other, and then pull it out without damaging the sides of your evenly frosted cake. And because I like a dome and a one-layer cake, I'm going to not level it off. I mean, I could just take the spatula and go around like that and make it totally level. But I think it's more attractive to leave the dome and not add too much buttercream, and use that to make some nice, luscious marks in the top. And that's all it takes to make a simple frosted cake.